Hi everyone, Robbie Calvo here. Welcome to Maximize Helix. As you may well know, Helix features an extremely versatile looper, and this is one of the most versatile developmental tools you have at your disposal. I use the looper to work out new song ideas, pre-production overdubs before a session, and to practice solos for upcoming gigs. You can also create your own custom jam tracks when learning new scales or working out the perfect lick. The applications for personal growth are endless. In this video, I'll be guiding you through the process of creating and looping your initial rhythm guitar part, and then giving you ideas on how to orchestrate compelling overdubs using the tones in Helix, the artful use of chord voicings and frequency separation, and of course musicianship. I'll also be sharing any harmony and theory nuggets that might be useful during the process. If you haven't watched my first video on the Helix looper function switches, signal chain, and how to plan and execute the perfect loop, make sure you check that video out too. Okay, let's get looping. We have a 4-bar progression in the key of D, A over G to D over G for the first 2 bars, and A over D to D major for the second 2 bars. You'll notice that I'm leaving a lot of space in this first guitar part. This allows us to add additional overdubs with more rhythmic subdivisions. Tonally, I'm using the neck pickup with a touch of delay to let those chords stand out and sit nicely in the background over the scratch track. Now let's add another part. I'm using a first inversion G major 7 arpeggiated chord over the first 2 measures and a first inversion D major 7 arpeggiated chord over bars 3 and 4. You'll notice that the arpeggiated line is an 8th note subdivision against the original part. I'm using this upper voicing, the neck middle pickup, and my pick to separate the frequencies from our original guitar part. Let's keep the layering process going and add a single note line. I'm using the D major pentatonic scale to create this cool little single note rhythm. The 16th notes are even further subdivisions from our first 2 guitar parts. I'm placing these phrases on the upbeats and finding a pocket and space in the track to add this energetic line. I've selected the middle pickup, added a phaser to the sound, and palm muted the notes to add extra definition for this part. If we hadn't kept our original guitar part open with lots of rhythmic space, we wouldn't be able to create additional layers without the track becoming undefined and messy. Take time to orchestrate your guitar parts, giving each one its own pocket and sonic definition. We now have a custom jam track that we can use to work out additional parts or just solo over for fun. You may want to undo the single note bubble part if you find it competes with your solo lines, but then again it may well help you develop a keen sense of phrasing. More on phrasing and lead guitar lines in the next installment of Maximize Helix. Have fun creating your own rhythmic horizons, and I'll see you next time.